YouTube, how the fuck you doing? Today is not really tech day or anything like that, so sorry that I'm pacing around you guys. It's just the stress build up from this week. Things really kind of didn't go as I hoped. So, I'm just gonna come out and tell you. I was trying to get into a film agency of some sort, but because I have went through medical histories and stuff, traumatic brain injury, when I was younger, surviving cancer, when I was in about '09-ish. What happened is it wasn't really what I would expect it to be, because the voice I have now is not what my normal voice would be, because it's rasp. I I basically do spit saliva. Basically, it's called aspiration. When aspiration happens, what happens is your lungs get filled up with like water, juice, food, anything of that nature. So what it happens is when it's thick and very dry, usually you actually start coughing, coughing, and then it relieves to like, let's see, coughing up blood, having to clear your nose a bit, and it's not good for when you have allergies, because it really kills your system. So anyhow, today I'm gonna talk to you about my review on the Stranger Things, because I don't know if I've said anything on it yet. So first things first. Episode 1. If you do not want any spoilers, I suggest you just back away and just like this video. So, back to the thing. So, episode 1 of season 1, basically, the start is they're starting to play D&D. They're going through everything like books, guides, and stuff. And then there's I forget the figure. I think it's a Gorgon or something like that. But what has happened is in that certain game, what happened is they're all basically just talking, and they're like, and then it starts going to where the scenario is getting quite bad, where he has another piece, and then what happens is they have to actually roll a 13 to go through the game. And then what happens is, after that, what happens is it comes into the strange, the unknown, and all that stuff. Then what happens is you see them leaving the house on their bikes. Then what happens is one of them goes to go home on his bike, and then there's 2 remaining, and then what ends up happening is quite interesting. So they have a fable, kind of a street. Well, first things first, what happens is one of them's like, hey, I'll issue you back to the house. Like basic simple stuff. But what it ended up happening is one of them says, oh, if whoever wins will end up getting a comic. And then I think it's an issue 134, I do believe. So what it ends up happening is he stops, and then what happens is through most of it, there's a monster or whatever. So he gets scared. He goes off the path, downhill. He runs home for his life because he doesn't know what this creature is. And then what happens, and that's when you start meeting, like what happens is when he gets home, he looks out the window, sees the creature, locks the door, padlocks it, and what happens is the creature starts coming towards the house. Then what happens is the creature opens the door and then lets itself in. And then he's running around. First off, he was trying to find his parents' family. And then that's kind of the reason. So what had happened is, because he was going to come in, he runs to the shed, loads a gun so he could shoot it. And then in the background, he's loading everything, aiming the gun at the door, and then you hear noise. Thinking, oh, he's coming from the door, but he's coming from the back, behind him. And then the lights flicker, then that's when the episode starts. I'm not going to tell you anymore. You're just going to have to watch it. 5 out of 5. Thank you very much for watching, and this is Gearman. See you later, and peace out. Have a nice day.